Good morning, happy travelers.
Welcome back to Nairobi, Kenya.
Today we are checking out of our hotel and we are headed to the airport.
We are going on a safari adventure in the Masai Mara National Reserve, so I'm so excited. We're gonna be flying on a super tiny plane today, landing on an airstrip, which I don't know what that means, and I don't think I've ever landed on an airstrip before.
Should be quite an experience.
All right, we made it to the Wilson Airport. This is the smaller airport in Nairobi. It's different than the one that we flew into internationally. It's more of a collection of buildings rather than like a central terminal, which is really interesting. The guy took us right to our airline's building, Safarilink, and we have to go see about storing some bags. All right, we're all checked in. From what I read online, you're only allowed to bring 15 kilograms per person of luggage, including your carry-on luggage. So we repacked our bags, and they have free luggage storage here in the Safarilink terminal, I guess. They had us weigh our duffel bags, which we were checking, and we both carried our backpacks on, but they didn't weigh our backpacks. So I'm not exactly sure how strict they are with that. There's a little cafe in here. I think we could get some coffee and like a croissant or something. But we have about 45 minutes until we board our flight. So I guess we're just gonna hang out and people watch. It mostly looks like Europeans in here. Everyone's going on safari, I guess. A big bowl of pasta. It's like American sized. We landed on the Mara airstrip. It's just dirt, which is so crazy. It took about an hour to get here, and it was $280 a person. So it was a little pricey, but worth it, I think.
If we didn't want to fly, it would have been a 5-hour drive and we would have had to rent a car. So this one made a little bit more sense. And our transport to our safari camp is already here. So I think we've got about an hour drive before we get to camp. Check this thing out.
After an hour, we've arrived at our luxury safari camp, and I am so in love with this tent right now. It is like out of my African dreams or something. This is the Neptune Mara Rianta safari camp, and we booked it mostly with points, kind of half cash, half points, because we didn't have enough points. But it's an all-inclusive luxury safari camp. It's glamping, basically. They're tents, you know. This is the nicest tent I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm pretty sure this tent has more square footage than where we live at home. When we were getting our brief from reception, we could hear the hippos grunting in the river below. And we saw a ton of animals on the way in. It was like a mini game drive.
Oh, are those hippos? Is that what that is? I think we just heard some hippos. We're gonna give you a room tour, but hippos first. Right in there. Well, look at that. We got hippos right there.
They make funny noises.
We got distracted by the hippos, but let's get back to the room tour.
So we've got this whole building kind of thing is ours. So during the day, it's all open and breezy, and then at night, oh, this is the second place in a row we've stayed that has a butler, which is insane that I say that. Our butler comes and does an entire turn down service, including turning down our tent. Thank you very much.
Got some mosquito nets here. I think that's going to be important since this is just a tent.
What would you call this kind of decor? Like awesome?
Like Africa chic.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Everything's kind of made out of wood and it's very warm, lots of warm tones, some animal prints. So this is the bedroom. There's a large king-size bed, a sitting area, a desk with power strip for plugs, and a clock for the game drives because they're early. So on this half of our tent, we have the bathroom, which is just as big as the bedroom. I can go like this. Nice fluffy robes, double vanity, really cool lantern lights that are hooked up to switches so you can turn them on. Lots of amenities here, anything you could need, toothbrush, water closet over here.
Now this is a tent, but we do have running water and a shower, which is huge. So that's super awesome. There's no air conditioning or anything like that, but I think it'll get nice and cool in the evening, so I'm not really too worried about it.
Pretty good shower view.
Yeah, right?
Of course, if these are open. You might be giving the hippos a show over here. I don't go like this when I shower, just so everyone knows, but you know, maybe if there are hippos watching.
They also put some little fruits and little snacks in here for us. I love it. I think it's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. And it's super cool that there's just hippos right there.
I'm the one who chose this camp, and I chose it because it had really good reviews. It was kind of a mid-range price. It wasn't the most expensive. It also wasn't the most affordable. You can run the gamut with prices here in the Mara, so we're kind of right in the middle there. And this is all-inclusive of food and drinks. So to make planning a little bit easier, I wanted to go for an all-inclusive camp. In a separate video, we'll do a complete price breakdown of what we spent in Kenya once we figure out what we spent.
We decided to come over to the lobby and get a drink from the bar, and we decided to go down and have our drink right by the water and watch the hippos for a little bit, which our bartender told us that there's over 50 hippos in a family that live just right off the edge of the property. And some of them are babies. It was a really cool experience to kind of chill out there and see. But it started raining a little bit, so we've moved ourselves inside. Kelly's got a glass of wine and some chips, so she's happy.
I didn't know hippos made such funny noises.
Yeah, they're pretty vocal.
They don't teach you that in elementary school.
No, they don't. So we've come down to the restaurant for dinner. All the meals are included with our stay, which is really cool. So we are gonna have a 4-course meal tonight. First course has just arrived. Little popcorn chicken bites.
We spent most of the evening having a couple of drinks and watching the hippos down below in the river. That was enough to amuse us for a few hours before the restaurant opened for dinner. The menu is pretty fixed, but you do get a couple of options, and I have ordered today the fish, which looks pretty good, and it comes on a plate that's shaped like a shell, so that's appropriate.
So I ordered the red Thai curry, which Kelly does not like Thai food because she had a bad experience once in Thailand involving food poisoning. So I don't ever eat it, and so I got it here. Dinner was great. We actually didn't even have any dessert because we're both super tired and super full.
It has been a crazy day getting to the Masai Mara and seeing all kinds of animals already, and we have a very early wake up tomorrow.
We're going to be doing an awesome game drive tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, and we will see you tomorrow.
This is Kelly and Kevin from the Awkward Tourists. Peace out. We've come across a pride of lions.
Yep. Good. Huh? I'm gonna start. Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
And then we'll just do B-roll, B-roll, B-roll. Herbert, Herbert.
Where's best light? Or it's strange to order, I guess. What am I talking about? Is this better?
Hey, this is Kevin and Kelly, and
Head.
hit the subscribe button. Okay.